Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Dynasty Warrior 8 Extreme Legend as we continue with our Wei story mode with the Battle of Hefei. So we're on the historical path, and this is the 215 attack by Sun Quan on Hefei. This would be his third attempt, I would say. And this one would be the famous one where Zhang Liao used about 800 men to break the morale of the Wu forces, which numbered 100,000 strong in what made Hefei quite famous, despite it having more than 6 separate sieges throughout Sun Quan's reign. But we can first take a look at what kind of happened historically. Li Dian, Zhang Liao, and Yue Jin were the 3 generals in charge of defending the city. At this time, Cao Cao was busy out west attacking Zhanglu, which is the fight that we sort of played out in our last episode. And during this period, there was not a lot of men left to defend the city. There was about 4,000 men total under these 3 generals' command, and the 3 of them didn't really get along with each other. They didn't really have a lot of experience working with each other. In particular, Zhang Liao and Li Dian didn't like each other very much. Neither had a lot of respect for the other. And before Cao Cao left on his campaign to the west, he sent a messenger to Hefei with instructions for them to read once the city comes under attack. So when Sun Quan came with his 100,000 men, they opened up the instruction, and Cao Cao basically told them that if the enemy comes, then before they can set up the siege, go out and attack. And not only that, he commanded that Zhang Liao and Li Dian must go out and attack, and Yue Jin must stay inside the city with the defenders and cannot participate no matter how dangerous it got for the other 2 generals. The rationale behind this is obviously Cao Cao knew that Zhang Liao and Li Dian didn't get along very well, so leaving any one of them in the city as the final defender is probably going to cause issues. If, say, Zhang Liao was in trouble and wanted to return back to the city, there might be issues with Li Dian not opening the door or whatnot. So he sent the 2 that had problems with each other out and kept Yue Jin as the one defending the city at the end. And during that raid, which seems very brave, Zhang Liao left first and volunteered to be sort of the vanguard suicide unit. Those were called, Dengfeng Ying usually. And these men usually didn't even wear armor because they felt that they were going out there to die, and you basically would waste a good set of armor if you were wearing it. And he brought 800 of them. They fed them beef before leaving the camp. And I gotta know, cows are very sacred, not for religious reasons, but because cows are seen as agricultural tools, right? They use them to till the field, so all the cows were registered properties of the state. You can't really eat cows unless they are, old beyond their years for tilling, but it's a special treat for these troops as they're really not designed to return, facing off this 100,000 men strong army. And Zhang Liao volunteered to lead this group, and this group charged out, and they basically tore up the Wu front lines and went all the way to Sun Quan's main camp, forcing Sun Quan to run up this hill with his guards. Zhang Liao basically started teasing him, asking him to come down for a fight. I think he killed at least 2 Wu generals, not recorded which ones, but technically someone of rank along the way. And the fact that he only had 800 men meant that once he broke into the main camp, he was going to have a hard time breaking out, as the Wu officers responded and had his units surrounded. Zhang Liao himself, very, very capable, fought his way out with about 10 of his guards back to the city. But then the hundreds of remaining sort of daring infantry, suicide units, yelled out to him, asking the general, "Are you abandoning us?" And then Zhang Liao decided to fight right back in to the surrounded men and broke out with them in the end. There were only a couple hundred that made it out alive, but it was still so shocking for the Wu forces to have this small group just basically come in and attack all the way to where Sun Quan was and then leave, that the morale just sort of deflated for this entire campaign before the siege even began. And after that point, both Yue Jin and Li Dian had no issues with Zhang Liao taking control of command of Hefei, as he's definitely proven himself quite the man. And because of his performances here in the Wu region, Zhang Liao's name was kind of used by mothers to comfort their crying child, as hearing his name would put an end to the crying out of fear. That's kind of how the story goes. But that's sort of the first phase of this battle, because even after his heroics, the Wu forces are still going to set up a siege. But Hefei Castle is quite well built by its predecessor. There was an administrator here who rebuilt the walls. It's very strong defensive position right off the river, which functions sort of as a moat, but also as a platform for the Wu army to arrive during high tides. So it was hard to create siege weapons for this attack since it's so close to the river. You can't really ship, siege towers and so forth. You can bring ladders. So it was a very difficult task taking down the city. And after about 10 days of sieging, Sun Quan sort of gave up. Sun Quan had limited food supplies and decided that it was not worth stalling here. So he was going to retreat. And during the retreat came the second famous scene, where most of the army already retreated, but Sun Quan and a lot of his officers were acting as rearguard in a sense, and they were quite slow in moving south of the coast, basically off this river. And Zhang Liao and Li Dian noticed this, so the two of them dashed out once again. Li Dian went, looped around to where the bridge was and destroyed the bridge, and Zhang Liao came right after Sun Quan's men, almost killing Sun Quan, forcing the leap, where it's kind of famous, where Sun Quan would leap with his horse across the bridge as Ling Tong fought basically almost to the death, stalling Zhang Liao and his men. In the end, it was kind of a shame for Zhang Liao's side, because he didn't know what Sun Quan, he had no idea what Sun Quan looked like, so he didn't really have a target when he attacked. He just basically tried to hit who he can, and he kind of lamented that if he had known what Sun Quan looked like, where he kind of learned that after capturing a couple, troops that were left behind. He's like, next time we could actually capture him. It's a shame, but it was a great hold. It was a very important hold here at Hefei for Cao Cao, because Cao Cao's main forces were nowhere close. They were far away out to the west, and if they had lost Hefei, or perhaps you could say this was the closest that Hefei came to losing, even though the result was an astounding victory for the Wei forces, because on paper it's 4,000 against 100,000 men. It did not look good for Zhang Liao and his crew. We'll be playing as Li Dian here because we haven't used him, and that means, let's see if we have a good weapon. We have one good one, that's fine. And it seems like we have a one with a lot of traits. This one has a lot of 4 level traits, but the base attack damage is a little bit lower. That's fine, we'll go with that. Maybe we'll look at the shop, because we are in the later stages of the campaign, and the shop should have better items. Alright, we're good to go. EX attack, the second move and the 5 move. Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
You can count on me to get things done.
And let's visit the shop first. Nope, not selling tier 3 yet. That's fine. Dongheng. If this castle falls, Hefei will belong to Wu. We must spare our lord that humiliation. It's not really humiliation, it's just trouble for the rest of the Street Province. What's going on lately? The atmosphere in the castle is so tense, and it's not just the usual nervous air before battle. There are a lot of bad vibes going around. Things have been very gloomy ever since Lord Cao Cao's order arrived. Perhaps his orders weren't what they expected to receive, yet to charge out? It's important to build good relationships. There was this one time... Okay, I'm gonna nowhere with this. I'll be quiet now. It's like he wanted to lecture the officer and then realize the officer's right there and be like, I'll just shut up now. Seems that Master Manchong prefers strategies to avoid Wu. He has been very reliable so far. So Manchong was not stationed here at this point. I think he was in Lujiang. He will eventually come here, but just not his time yet. Zhang Liao is going to hang on to here until his death. What has gotten into all of you? What's the matter? Soldiers can be quite sensitive. They're all aware that you three are not getting along. That is factual. Master Li Dian, do you have some sort of grudge against Master Zhang Liao? Your expression tells me so. Yep, I guess it must be that intuition. Oh, so he's the one who Cao Cao sent with the message. If I remember correctly. I think he was the messenger that Cao Cao sent to give them the command of what to do when they are under attack. Hey, let me tell you about Lord Cao Cao. You know, he really likes to select his personnel. He's very good at placing people in the right roles. No one can really understand his reasoning though. So never mind, I'll stop talking. Just remember that friendship may grow during a battle. Yeah, when the guy solos the whole army, you can't do anything but to be impressed. Master Rizin appears to be unhappy, but he's still a model soldier. I know the three of you don't really get along, but you need to cooperate now. Point taken. Wu's army is tremendously large. Our forces are tiny in comparison. Are we gonna be okay? Master Zhang Hu is Master Zhang Liao's son. I look forward to seeing him in battle. Wasn't very impressive later on, but it's okay. He gets all the title and glory from his dad. I have no intentions of handing Hefei over to the Wu clan. Let's protect it to the very end. Lord Cao Cao is in the middle of attacking Hanzhong. We won't be able to expect any reinforcements. And I think this goes in the bigger picture, like Zhang Hu and a lot of the Wu officers' kids. Like, people ask me all the time, did their kids do anything impressive? Usually the answer is no, but that's no fault of their own. It's like your father fought on the field all his life with the hope that his son doesn't have to do the same thing, right? If, you know, I'm ready, you know, trading my life out there for a title, and by the time I can pass it on to my son, I don't want my son back into the field risking death. That's not a, you know, favorable end for them. If you're the Shu Han force and, you know, you don't have too many generals to use, then sure, you will end up relying on the sons of your, you know, earlier generation generals, but that's not the case for a lot of the Wu and Wei forces. Liu Bei and Sun Quan are still allies. I wonder if there is a way to get them to start hating one another. Very soon, don't worry. Almost all the castles other than Hefei have fallen into the enemy hands. Can we really make it out on this predicament? That's not true. Hefei is usually the front line. And the closest castle, like Van in Lujiang, is pretty steady too. The enemy will underestimate us because our forces are so small. There must be a way to use their conceit to our advantage. Yes, a surprise charge attack. No one expects that. Let's go, boys. Master Li Dian and myself will meet the enemy's attack outside the castle walls. Master Yue Jin will defend the castle. Is that satisfactory? Perfect. It's not satisfactory. I have a bad feeling about that plan. What? But these are Master Cao Cao's direct orders. We cannot change them for a reason like that. Plus, well, this is just my personal grudge. But my uncle died fighting Lu Bu. That's true. His uncle is Li Qian, who is kind of the head of the household. He was not the main branch. Li Qian was the main branch that joined Cao Cao. So it's because you don't like listening to me. Oh, so they're suggesting that his issue with Zhang Liao is because Zhang Liao used to work for Lu Bu. That could make some sense. I could buy that. If I may interrupt, I cannot agree to this battle formation. I'm only good at battling on the front lines. I would like to be sent outside the castle. Ahahaha, this is great, see? No one wants to listen to you. Fine then, but I will do as I was told. You two had better think long and hard about where your duty lies.
I do only that which must be done.
All right.
I hereby stake my life on this.
So we have disagreements. That's fine.
Something doesn't feel right here. I have no intention.
I
of
like
going
how
to the front
historically
lines,
accurate
you hear
this
me?
battle is, actually.
And you can protect the castle together with me. Why don't we start by taking a look at the enemy from the castle walls? Is that a ram? We can't let that thing get close to the castle gates.
Okay, I'll take care of the ram.
Zhang Liao was one of those responsible for my uncle's death.
Not really. Zhang Liao wasn't the one who killed his uncle, though. I mean, he worked for Lu Bu, but he wasn't the one sent to kill his uncle's
That
village.
wasn't sitting right with me.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Ooh, that combo is kind of cool. The 5-move combo. Let me try the second 2-move one.
After reviewing my strategy.
Let me try Musu. Regular. Okay, just the swipe.
I'll let you go for
Oh,
now. Don't think
that
you've won.
felt delayed. Let me do it again, actually, to get a good feel for it.
To battle.
Oh, there's just one swipe. It's just this animation delay at the end. All right, where are we going? I guess we're taking. Oh no 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 no!
There, the garrison has opened. Advance.
This is our chance to
All right, we're
make a
charging
difference.
forward.
Follow me, and we will take over the area.
Lu Meng.
Nobody can stop me. Come, I shall be your opponent.
Another ram?
I shall pull back for now, but next time I will
Alright, Lu
not
Meng's
fall
gone.
so easily.
I
Another
foresaw this
ram?
victory before it even
We'll
happened.
Musu it.
The ram has been destroyed. That should keep the castle safe for a little while longer.
Where am I going next? I don't even know how to call his weapon. It's kind of like a mace, except for we have a lot of blades at the end. Alright, they're pinging us over here. Let's attack. I don't care if it's worse. This is at least the third tier one. Attributes not exactly matching up here. Oh, trouble. Let's try an air Musu here. Oh, okay. We missed one half of it, but we got the other half.
Sure know how to fight.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
We successfully defended Hefei Castle. Great.
I just can't focus on defending a location. My apologies to
Oh,
our
we sent the
lord,
wheel
but
out.
I'm heading out to battle.
Well, I can't say that I blame him. Everybody seems
how
to be
did he
showing
not-
off out there on the front
He's not
lines.
flinching. He's
is
taking
time to
damage, but he's not
advance.
flinching.
Master Shu At, can we leave the defense of the castle in your capable hands?
Consider it done. I only ask that the both of you please keep Master Zhong Liao safe.
John L's charging in. Really, really far.
General Zhong Liao has been surrounded at the western garrison.
He's technically fine. The guy's a
That's
monster.
not good. We have to hurry and offer our assistance.
You didn't listen to the instruction. You're supposed to stay behind. I'll go save him. Ling Tong. Gan Ning. Okay, got some tough company here.
The feared and powerful Zhang Liao. Huh. This is where you meet your end.
Master Li Dian, Master Yue Jin.
I couldn't just sit around waiting for things to happen. Taking action suits me much better.
Trying to be the hero again, huh? You make me sick. Oh, I didn't mean that. I know. I mean nothing without you. No, that's not it. I have to change who I am. I have to learn to deal with what faces me. Winning or losing, living or dying, those results come later. And you've always understood that. And as for my uncle... well, let's leave that for the time being. Let's just win this battle together!
It's like who's defending the castle when we're all here? This is the weapon swap Musu?
I'm glad to see you are safe. Now let us fight
Whoa.
together.
It's like a spell casting thing. Let's try it again.
By getting through this trap, we can lure out the enemies. We must quickly make our way through the western garrison.
Oh, there goes Gan Ning.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Master Li Dian, your skills are impressive.
It's like we can yo-yo our mace
gotta run
out,
for
I guess.
now. Next time, you'll not get off so easily.
This may just be me playing a hunch, but rather than attack Sun Quan, we should block this road first.
An interesting idea. Then let us head.
That is actually Li Dan's job, taking out the bridge. Alright, so we gotta go do that first.
I'll go
That's
and
our
take
job.
the base in the south then. You will have an easier time of things with the distraction.
But I want to kill more people.
Very well. I pray for your success.
Master Gan Ning and Master Ling Tong have been defeated.
The yo-yo comes back. It's kind of cool.
Underestimated the enemy. Advance then.
Let's kill him.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna go according to plan here. We're gonna launch our attack at the eastern front. Cut off that bridge. So Sun Quan can't escape. My question is, can we climb up?
We'll need ladders to get up this cliff.
Yeah.
I believe there are engineers stationed nearby.
I guess take out this.
Please help me!
You have our engineers?
I'm going to have your head.
Nobody can stop me!
Our main camp is going to be in danger. Hurry!
The decoy has worked. I'm glad I was able to help.
I am here to join the battle. I hope you didn't forget about me.
I shall join you.
Mike Hill, Mike Hill. There we go. Oh, we got ladders, we got ladders.
Thank you. We'll get the ladders ready for you immediately.
Alright, off we go. Sun Quan's uncle. Oh, Taishi is also here.
Beyond this point.
Technically should be dead already, but it's fine.
Are you here to face me?
Care to see how strong I am?
I'm here to kill everyone. Oh, he blocked it. Wow.
Master Li Dian, your skills are impressive.
Might be worth investing this on him.
Going to give it my all.
Wait, where is he? Oh, John L, you knocked him too far away. Ooh, the grind. Well, we didn't kill him, but still.
Nobody can stop me.
I must retreat
Got
for
him.
now, but next time it will be different.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
Alright, we got this.
Now, cut off Sun Quan's path.
I assume we have to kill the base captain? Not sure.
Nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me.
I don't know why you're so fast.
Care to
Wait,
see how
I don't think I should
strong
have Wusud. Although that button's usually... Is it charge? Oh, it's charge. I punched the bridge that's named Little Stone Bridge. And I broke it
There's
with
no
a...
need to worry.
小石条 means Little Stone Bridge. We just punched it. Okay. But we're gonna go capture the bases now?
You are unstoppable.
Even though our base looks like it's in
think it's safe
shambles.
to say that
Look at
this
how many
place
red
is
dots
ours
is
now.
right outside of Hefei Castle.
I think it's safe to say that this place is ours now.
Sun Quan's cousin.
You'll soon regret coming out here alone.
Nobody can stop me. I think it's safe to say that this place is ours now. Take
Alright, let's go for the other forts. We're supposed to surround Sun Quan, apparently. Xu Sheng. Oh, Dongxi is also nearby, and got 2 of the supposedly 12 Tiger Generals of Wu right here. Oh, ow, 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 ow. It's not very nice of you. Weapon swap counter. Swipe left, swipe right.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
Counter you as well.
You
Got the
sure
kill.
know how to fight.
We're losing those forts after I capture them. That's
What's
a
the
different
matter?
problem.
Are you
Oh,
lost?
Panjang.
You poor little thing.
I think it's safe to say that this place is ours now.
Where he dropped his weapon? There we go. Let's take that little one first, but yeah, we'll take the little one first. Ma Zhong. Now, compared to all the ones we fought so far, you're the least important one. Like Panjang, Xu Sheng, Dongxi are at least, you know, useful and famous generals. You're just a nobody here.
Care to see how strong I am?
Oh, he blocked it though. Blocked the second one?
Strong I am?
Jesus.
Nobody can stop me.
You sure know how to fight.
I foresaw this victory before it even
Going
happened.
back to their main camp, gotta circle
I think
around.
It's safe to say that this place is ours now.
I don't know why you have so many gate captains. All your gates are going to be open. Oh, Zhang Zhao? Why are you not home? You scholar, you're not a warrior. I mean, to be fair, Zhang Zhao was part of the first Hefei siege in like 208. And, like, he led that army. Like, he's not a complete scholar, you know. He has army experience, but still,
I foresaw this victory before
at this
it
point,
even happened.
stay home. Zhu Huan. I wonder if he was Zhu Zhi's kid or is he Fu Ran's clan? 2 different Zhu clans in Wu. Doesn't matter, he's dead.
You sure know how to fight.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
Where's my horse? There we go. Some siege weapons shooting at me from on the wall. We'll ignore it.
I had a feeling you would come. Actually, this is your area of expertise, isn't it?
Intuition? Feeling? Ah, there's Zhu Zhi. So maybe Zhu Huan is Zhu Zhi's kid, since he's also here.
Forth. I shall teach you a thing or two
Zhu
about
Zhi should be quite old by this time. Zhu Zhi worked with, you know, Sun Jian. Zhu Zhi fought with Sun Jian during the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and then went on, got a promotion, and went to become administrator of Wu. And then when Sun Ce took over, he kind of gave him advice, you know, go south, my friend. And then because he was in Wu, Fu Ran's family like almost didn't do anything because they felt like, you know, they're the original Zhu family in the Wu commandery, but then you got this outsider come in here with the same last name and then become a crucial official. Should this open up now? Oh, Sun Quan's on the run. Wait, he's running toward the bridge. Oh, that's right. That makes sense. Yeah, that's why we trapped him. Zhou Tai, you should be protecting Sun Ce. Zhang Nao's waiting over there. Now, you're also a tough one. Let's do a couple of swipe left and a couple of swipe right. Barely did any damage.
Watching your moves has helped me hone my own skills.
I refuse to lose.
Sun Quan, the other brother.
Care to see how strong I am?
Don't have to worry about Sun Quan dying. Game's pretty good of not having NPC characters kill off the boss. So we're fine. We'll just kill everyone here real quick.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened.
Blocking everything.
Perhaps
Weapon swap
everyone
Musu?
will learn not to look past me.
It doesn't do a good job of single target striking. Ow, 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 ow.
Care to see
We'll just
how
do the
strong
regular
I am?
one. I feel like this one does more. Even this one, I mean, you can't hit, like, even if you're in the middle, yeah, you can't get hit by both swipes. Okay.
I foresaw this
Wait, no
victory
weapon?
before it even happened. I think it's safe to say that this
How come?
place
No
is ours
weapon.
now.
I feel so bad. Alright, Sun Quan, without Zhou Tai protecting you, how long are you gonna last over here? Die. Who ends with you?
We must accept that we have lost this battle. But there is no need to throw away our lives as well.
I'm going to have your head.
So long. Younger brother. Remember, they're a family of 4 after Tuo, Quan, Guang, and Lang. Although one of them already died by this time. There was a lot of Sun family death after Sun Ce got assassinated. It was a tough time. A lot of regional rebellions.
As far as we go.
Oh, we got both at the same time? No, oh, we got knocked down. Good. Where's the items? Zhang Hu fell? I'm sorry, your son.
I'm going to
I'll avenge him. Juggle. Where's Sun Quan? Lost him in the juggle. There we go. Get him back, get him back.
The will of 3 generations of Wu cannot end here. My lord.
Hey, they got away.
Still, we injured the commander of the Wu forces and drove them off. That's quite a result.
Well done, both of you. I must say, you fought quite impressively.
This is what we can achieve when we combine our strength.
That's right. So it's in your best interest to take us along with you from now on. Don't make me beg.
Very well. We shall work together and keep Hefei safe.
Alrighty, so we protected Hefei, and let's see where the story takes us from here. We agree to a truce. That's funny. I guess this is setting up for their betrayal of Guan Yu. Maybe Fan Castle is next. No, we turn back west. Okay, so we're going back to resolve the Hanzhong fight. Liu Bei's invasion of Hanzhong after Zhang Lu surrendered to Cao Cao. So this is going to be Xiahou Yuan's death. And Guan Yu takes up the fight into the Jin province at the same time. The long-awaited pincer attack, the plan from Zhuge Liang from the day he joined Liu Bei. Defense of Hanzhong to Xiahou Yuan, who's been here pretty much his entire lifetime. He was in charge of guarding the west. Zhang He as well. Wang Yi, not so much. Not that important. We haven't played as Xiahou Yuan this whole game. We've been saving him for this moment, his final battle at Mount Dingjun. This is a two-phase battle. It's featured oftentimes as the showdown between Xiahou Yuan and Huang Zhong. Sort of true, not entirely true, but basically at this time, Zhang He and Xiahou Yuan were both in charge. Even though Xiahou Yuan was higher ranked, Zhang He was the main fighting general and the person that Liu Bei really wanted to kill. When this battle ended and Xiahou Yuan was killed by Huang Zhong, Liu Bei was pretty bitter about it. Didn't really praise Huang Zhong that much, and basically says, "Who cares about Xiahou Yuan? We want to kill this one. You know, anyone could have killed Xiahou Yuan." But that was the result here, so we'll see. We'll try to keep him alive. I think there's a hypothetical condition here where if we take the secondary mountain in between Mount Dingjun and the city that we're on, basically there was a taller mountain from where Xiahou Yuan was made, had his base set up. And the whole reason why Huang Zhong was able to win this battle is he took this taller mountain and had pretty much a perfect view into what Xiahou Yuan was doing inside, and it made Xiahou Yuan really have trouble defending it. So he tried to retake the hill and then ended up getting killed in the process of retaking the hill, because he went out to fix like an outpost. Like, he was doing things that he should not be doing as a general. Xiahou Yuan, like I said, nice guy, but like doesn't make the most capable decisions. Like, he went out with 400 engineers to try to fix a post, and then they got killed, and that's how he died. Like, it's pointless death. It's not as grand as the romance novel where it says, you know, Huang Zhong had this huge plan up this hill, waited until Xiahou Yuan's troops were tired, you know, on the hill, and they charged down and killed them. Not that glorious. It's more like Xiahou Yuan was, you know, defending on this hill. He had outpost stations around the hill. One of them was broken or attacked, and then he went out overnight with 400 men to fix it. Huang Zhong had the, you know, oversight from the other mountain to scout them out and saw this group fixing it, and then sent men over, and then Xiahou Yuan would happen to be there, and Xiahou Yuan get killed. Like, how do you expect that happening? The enemy commander coming out by himself with troops to go fix this outpost. It's just not things you should be doing. So we'll try to keep him alive. We'll try to capture that taller mountain here next time, and we'll see you guys then. Bye!